Okay, I'm going to do it in English because I'm obligated to do that. All right, so I'm going to be short as well, and I've been given this time to really share about Thanksgiving and really thankful. And I think for a lot of us, this year has been really crazy, and it's also, this year that we're 20th anniversary. So I have kind of like a two general direction that I'm going to share. First is what happens in this year, and then after that, my 5 year that I've been in this church and my own reflection upon it. So the first part is about this year, right? I mean, some people have said, right, 2020 kind of started off like 1974. We have the impeachment, right? Then after that, it quickly became 1918 because we have the pandemic. And then it goes into 1929 really fast because we have the economic crisis. And then we have 1968, right? We have all of the social unrest. So over half a century of history, right, just happened in 2020. So I'm sure you guys are still desiring more, right, panting for more. But, then you have the fires in California, and then you have the record-breaking hurricane season. And this year is just lots of things going on. And we as the people of God, I think as we come, wherever you are, whether you're in college or you're working, is there something that we can give thanks for? I think there's so many things to give thanks for, even though this kind of thing happened around us, right? I think one of the things is really, it really shows us where we are with our faith. It really shows us how much God really matters among all these things, because there's so many changing circumstances in the world around us, but we're able to come and to trust Him. And so I want to share with you a verse in Psalm 125. Those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be moved, but abides forever. And that is the people of God trust in Him, right? And He doesn't move whatever things happen, right? 2020. Maybe more is going to happen in 2021. We don't know. We ask for God for mercy. And in this Thanksgiving season, I think we can really come to think about things that we can give thanks to God for. Now, over the year, because of the pandemic, a lot of things was canceled, right? And our VBS was canceled, our mission trip, our Lake Yale was canceled. I'm saying these things because a lot of it involved our EM, and I've had a lot of time to do more reflection and coming to think about my time here, right? I came here in 2015, right? And I remember walking into Hong Jun's house the first time, and I was with them for 2 weeks. And it was a wonderful experience. We came out from a rather unhealthy situation, and I think over the past 5 years, we're recovering, and we have recovering in this church, very fortunately, and you guys have shown us a lot of grace. You guys have shown us a lot of mercy and also love for us as we grow in this church. And I think that's something that we are very, very thankful for the church. And also, even as we graduate, right, I'm still within the 5-year period, so I might die, right, 5 years, and stop becoming a pastor, right? I'm only in my 2-year tenure now. And so, but I'm really thankful that God has brought us here and has given us this burden to serve a lot of the young people who are in this church. And as they grow up, and I was reminded of how I grew up in the church and how the gospel has taken root in my heart, even at 11, 12 years old at the age. And I'm just very thankful for me to be part of, to witness, right, part of their growth as they grow up. And I'm sure it's very heartwarming every time you look at other people sharing 20 years of experience in the church as they see how the church has matured. And I've only been here for a fraction of 20 years, right? And I've seen the lives of people changed and transformed. And that's something that I'm really thankful for even this year, right? Even in this year. And I hope for more years to come, there will be something that I can be more thankful for. I'm also very thankful for the elders and the deacons who have really supported us, supported me, and supported the leaders of the church. And also just to have the vision. I don't think that a lot of churches would kind of have the same kind of support from the leaders with regards to this kind of transition in the EM. And so I'm very thankful that the leaders of this church, we have the same vision of how we want to develop the English ministry in that direction. And I think it's something that I cannot achieve. I think it's only something that God can do in the hearts of man. And so that is something I'm thankful for, and it's also something that I'm looking forward to, and as to see what God will do in the future with regards to the EM. Concretely speaking, right, we are now in the new building. If it's not because of the pandemic, we wouldn't have changed our time. We wouldn't have shifted a lot of things. We wouldn't have moved in. And so that to us, to me, as I think back, was something that of a surprise to me, that God used this opportunity to push us into this place and to really have a more sense of ownership as an EM. And from there, hopefully, we'll do more of God's work and let Him do His work. And so that's my very short sharing. So I'll hand the time over to